What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Aston Shanae. Welcome back to the juice. Child, now we all know Moniece Slaughter is a little bit crazy, but she called Brandi's child ugly right to her face and didn't even bat an eye. Take a look. Now, if I said this once, I done said this twice. People's kids are off limits. And it seems like Ra Ali agrees with me because she posted this to her Instagram. She says, Moniece Slaughter, you are sitting up here at the reunion with a whole unironed bed skirt on and a pillowcase for a top calling somebody's child ugly when you had the audacity to interject your worthless views on my statement about adoption. Hashtag now you're crying. Hashtag crybaby. Now wipe those tears with all that extra fabric from that damn skirt. Ra thought she was doing something, but her comment section is now in shambles. One person said, Robbie, you still talking crap? Didn't you just get your butt beat and your wig snatched? Shaking my head. Another person said, shut up, Rob. Mind your business and stay on New York. You ain't innocent either, B. Then another person said, Robbie, you irrelevant. You just trying to get noticed right before your season starts. And I agree with her too, because I've noticed that all of the people on the Love and Hip Hop franchises always go at each other when it's time for their new show to come on. And it really confuses me because most of them are on the exact same level in life. So really throwing shade at each other is useless. Because if you're gonna throw shade, you need to throw it at somebody that's on a little bit higher level than yourself. And by all of y'all being on the Love and Hip Hop franchise, it looks corny to be throwing shade at somebody that's of equal or lesser value to yourself. Moving on. Child, now, even though Nene Lee's been off of the show for a while, she always seems to run into that Real Housewives drama. Take a look.
But hey, wait, hold on. You here because you the biggest motherfucking fan. Let's be very clear. Your ass bought a ticket. And the same, you want to ask me why am I hating on Portia? You tell me when you see me hate on Portia. Portia moved in my neighborhood. I was by her side when she divorced her husband, bitch. Please get your information right. Don't let editing fool your motherfucking ass, bitch. Okay? I'm gonna give it to you straight. If you want to know who the real hater is, watch Dish Nation, bitch. And you will know who the real motherfucking hater is, bitch. It keeps my name in their motherfucking mouth. Okay? Remember, bitch, I'm a Sagittarius. I said don't start none, won't be none, bitch. That's the bitch I am. I climb up on that balcony, bitch. You a Sagittarius on this motherfucking stage, bitch. Don't forget who the fuck this is.
I don't even know what to say about that situation. And y'all know I man's my business, so I'm gonna need y'all to step in and tell me what y'all think. The reason Nene was so mad because the person in the audience called her a Portia hater. Now, do y'all think the audience member was wrong for saying that? Or did they hit it right on the nose? Moving on. Now, I really don't even know where to start with this one, but I'm going to give it a try. Okay, so y'all know Fetty Wap got 59 baby mamas and about 23 regular girlfriends. Okay, so it was Leslie's birthday, which is his youngest baby mama. So, child, he took her out for a nice romantic dinner to celebrate, even though Alexis was back at his other house while he's in New Jersey. Now, Les being pickified, Snapchatted almost through the whole dinner. That's because she knew Alexis was in town in Fetty Wap's other house, and she's been trying to beat up Alexis for about 2 years now. So basically, Les was trying to get Alexis mad and riled up, and it worked because somebody started calling and playing on Fetty Wap's phone during dinner. And I know because I was minding my business being nosy on Twitter and found this. Fetty Wap tweeted, playing on people's phone is for kids. And child, we all know it was Alexis playing on his phone, so she tried to cover her tracks by posting this. She posted somebody's number and said, fake numbers playing on my phone. Seriously? So anyway, while Alexis is playing on people's phone, Les is still doing her thing with Fetty and showing off the whole time. So Alexis got mad and went to a hotel room with some of her friends, but people started DMing Fetty Wap and saying that guys were there. So now, even though he's basically on a date with Les, he got mad and made a video about Alexis. Take a look. So Fetty Wap got even deeper in his feelings and tweeted this. They only want it cause it's mine, and once they do, it's theirs now. But Fetty Wap, I have a question for you. How can you have 54 baby mamas, 32 girlfriends, and sleep with whoever you like while you're on tour, but get all the way in your feelings when you think one of them have stepped out on you? Child, I'm gonna need somebody down in the comments to explain this to me. Because the only benefit I can think of is being one of Fetty Wap's girlfriend is unlimited trips to the free clinic. Moving on. Now, even though these two have been trying to get along lately because Blac Chyna is carrying her baby daddy's new girlfriend's brother's baby, child, don't even ask. But no matter how hard they try, these two cannot stop being petty with each other. But here now lately, their pettiness has been a bit more civil. But if you have an advanced degree in nosy ratchetology like I do myself, then you can pick up on the petty at any time. Okay, let me give you a little background in case you don't know. Blac Chyna's son, King, has a nanny named Nanny Joy. So Nanny Joy goes wherever King goes. So while King was over at Kylie's and Tiger's, it just so happened to be Nanny Joy's birthday. And Kylie, still being petty, took advantage of that particular situation. Take a look.
King, wait.
No, oh my God.
Oh my.
Oh.
And Kylie made sure she Snapchatted the whole thing. Now, I'm not saying it's wrong to buy your boyfriend's baby mama's child nanny a high-priced purse, but what I am saying is, did you do it for Nanny Joy, or did you do it to try to one-up Blac Chyna? But y'all already know Blac Chyna ain't going out like that. Take a look.
Nanny Joy, happy birthday.
Nice.
You look so cute.
Y'all, did y'all see what purse Nanny Joy was carrying when she came in for Blac Chyna's birthday surprise? You know, most people don't like to be in the middle of other people's drama, but Nanny Joy says she don't give a damn as long as those gifts keep coming. Moving on. Hold up, wait, now I forgot to tell y'all about this. The day before Nanny Joy's birthday was Kris Jenner's birthday, and Rob and Blac Chyna sent her this balloon setup for her birthday. Not only did Kris post this to her Instagram, but she also wrote a heartfelt message to Rob and Blac Chyna to go along with it. She says, "Thank you, Rob and Angela, not Blac Chyna, but Angela, for the amazing birthday balloon. So sweet. I love you guys." Then she tagged Rob and Blac Chyna and said, #blessed. Okay, so the balloons from Blac Chyna and Rob is the only present that Kris Jenner posted to her Instagram from her children. And child, I guess that made Kylie mad. But instead of going about her mama birthday gift, she went about Nanny Joy an expensive purse. My degree in nosy ratchetology always pays off. Moving on. So, Beyonce performed at the 50th year anniversary of the Country Music Awards, and everybody lost their minds, and not in a good way. In fact, so many country fans were so upset that CMA erased all mentions of Beyonce from their Twitter. But y'all already know the Beehive did not let it go down like that. So while the CMAs were scrambling to give us some kind of nonsense reason of why they erased everything Beyonce from their Twitter, country legend Travis Tritt decided to share with the whole world just how much he hated the fact that Beyonce performed at the CMAs. He posted this to his Twitter now. He says, "I want to know when the BET or Soul Train Awards are gonna ask a country artist to perform on their award shows." Then he says, "I don't care where she was born, Beyonce is not a country artist and everyone knows it." So at this point, you could already guess that Twitter went crazy. Never thought I would ever be labeled as a racist. Oh really, Mr. Tritt? So what did you think was gonna happen after you started tweeting about Beyonce? A fan of his tweets him and says, "I think the problem is that you waited until Bey performed when there have been other pop artists who have performed before her. And you ain't tweeted not everything about those other pop artists performing at the CMAs." But anyway, y'all. He responded to the fan and says, "I've complained about them all and nobody paid attention until now." So another person says, "Travis Tritt in an interview publicly or what? Show us the receipts." And y'all know she ain't got no answer yet. correct. And y'all know I minds my business, so I'm gonna need y'all to jump in on this one. But I will say this, while Mr. Travis Tritt is out here calling himself trying to shade Beyonce, he needs to try and be nicer to Beyonce. Maybe she'll forgive him and hook him up with a better lace front. Moving on. Well, I'm definitely gonna need you guys' opinions in this situation because y'all know I don't get in other people's business like that. Well, we're about to be out of here, but before we go, we want you guys to leave us a like and remember to subscribe to our channel for the juiciest gossip commentary around. And don't be shy. Leave us your opinions in the comments. Good, better, and different. I love them all. And with that being said, you guys, we are out of here.